Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live, 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 live. We are live and we are feeling alive. And to the beautiful people out there on this beautiful Tuesday morning, just remember this. This day will go quick. Tomorrow might even go quicker. So don't lose yourself today. Take a deep breath. Take it easy. Remember, anything you want to overcome, anything you want to accomplish, anything you want to do, the only way it can't get done is if you don't want to do it, if you don't believe in yourself, if you have some kind of attitude that, oh, I can't do this because I saw this and I heard this, and, no. You people got to get ready, man. A lot's about to change real quick. Carlos, look what I got on the brim. I need a zoot suit. That's my dog right there, man. Carlos. Hope you're good, brother. Hope you're good. Rabbits. Hope you're having a great morning. Carlos, man. If everything goes right, not anytime this real soon, but hopefully before Christmas, I might be coming out to Florida. Yeah, bro. You see my styling? Aunt, you see that pimp? Look, Aunt. Yeah, they call me Pimp. Pimp, what's up? Hey. You know what I'm saying? Pimping around the way. Play like me, don't play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my banana to stay in shape. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? I got my tea. Barbie, Celia. Oh, definitely, Carlos, for real. I definitely want to get over to my boy's cousin's place, Martiranos, though. That looks like a really good spot. Steve's a great dude, man. He really is. I mean, I don't know him like that, but it's my boy's cousin, and I watch his videos, man, and he does good stuff, man. He's got, and I know you know him, but he's a good dude, man, and he busts his butt, man, working. That's right, Celia. You see, these are the other biker, the riding glasses, but I put them on to try to accent the. So today's going to be a good show, guys. I have some really good content today. Today we're going to be talking about tips for working out, especially for people who are injured, people who are older, people who may have restrictions. We're going to touch on a lot of that. And I have a lot of information that I'm actually going to read right now. I guess, you know what, I'm following all these shows. And, one day I would like to do this, maybe be a talk show host or whatever. But, hey, whatever, man. If you envision it, you can probably grab it. But, I guess this would be like the monologue. So, but anyway, we're getting back. Code's getting back. So look, the main thing that I think people have the problem with, right, when it comes to working out, is not realizing that you shouldn't just jump right into it. You have to go see a doctor. Like even mostly all the top physicians and trainers and who are of that people who are of that caliber, they always will tell you the same thing. You need to get with a healthcare professional, whether it's your doctor, your physician, especially before starting an exercise program or a routine, because it's very, very good idea to consult a medical professional because you may have restrictions, you may have limitations, you may not be able to do what your cousin Billy's doing or your cousin Terry's doing, or somebody's got a new diet. Like everybody's genetics makeup is different. So each individual case has to be treated like an individual case. So I mean, the main thing is look at your family tree. See what's the determining factor. Is there diabetes that runs in your family? Is there cancer? Like, so this way you could say, okay, I know what I have to look for. Let me get my blood work and, rule out a bunch of stuff, find out what my cholesterol levels are, find out what my BMI is. And to be honest, me and Kingston were talking about that. I want to start doing some memberships, right? And start doing some real, heavy content, and maybe do a couple shows, and then maybe once a week or once a month have a subscriber. If they need be, I could formulate a workout routine, a diet, and some things that could be beneficial, you know, and little things I'm trying to do here on the show to try to, keep the ball moving, keep the momentum. But fitness is something I'm very versed in, and I don't have to really write off a script or anything. Like I said, the number one thing is your doctor, your blood work, and making sure that you can even do it first of all. But I tell you, they told me I could never do it again. And I had one doctor that believed in me. And I'm not supposed to be walking, by the grace of God, I am. The next thing that a lot of people do or don't, whatever you want to call it, is, set goals. Because this is what happens. Hold on one second, guys. See, when you set goals, that starts the motivation, right? And then after time goes by and you set your goals and you try to reach those goals and write a notebook and document everything you're doing, then after the first week you can see what you did. The second week you can see what you did versus what you didn't do, or what was harder versus what wasn't harder. You have to set goals. I mean, how could you strive to get somewhere to do something if you don't have a goal? Like some people say, oh, I want to lose 30 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. Well, I want to just, get my stomach down, but I want to do this. Or I want to do that. Or, set the goals. It's a motivator, man. Another thing, too, with training, find something that you like, something that you can be consistent at. Like something that will interest you. Maybe it's riding a bike, reading a magazine, pedal bike, or being on a treadmill. Maybe it's weights, light weights. Maybe it's boxing. Whatever interests you that sparks your interest, that's a great tip too. Guys, write this down. This is tip number 3. You definitely have to. Because if you don't like lifting weights, and you just want to be a runner or work on your weight and fitness and just stay healthy and walk, 2 totally different training processes. So you got to be careful. Hold on one second. All right, Kingston, cool. I heard that, and I heard his dad's a great dude too. I'm glad Carlos stopped by. That's my dog, man. See, Carlos, man, we picked right up where we left off. Cesar said, man, I like Carlos, man. So, get a doctor, write goals. I'm going to write this shit down. If I can find a damn pen. Oh, wow. So what do I owe this honor? I found a pen. Consult with physician. Set goals. Now, when I say find an exercise you like, I'm not just saying I want you to still understand that anything that you choose to do, it could be walking up and down the steps. It could be seated squats on a regular kitchen table, chair. It could be calf raises. It could be forearms. It could be whatever, but make sure that you find one. I look, if you've been worked out, if you worked out before, everybody has done something, man. Whether they box, they rode the bike, they train. Everybody was in the gym at one time or another, or you worked out at home, whatever you did. We're going to get to that too, because I have a whole outlook on that, especially for if you don't want to go to a gym. See, remember one thing too. That's a hard thing for people is just getting up and going to the gym. Some people it's a motivator, some people it's not. I feel like this. When you get up and you go to the gym, when I used to do it all the time when I was, doing really good, um, man, it's very, 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 it's almost like oh man, dopamine booster. I don't know what you want to call, because you start getting really like that in itself becomes adrenaline rush, just going to the gym itself. Um, Another thing too, like I said, I don't care what doctor you talk to, who you talk to, but make sure when you do start slow. Now, this isn't all my stuff too. I've studied stuff and I put a little thing together. So I've taken bits and pieces from other things, and but make sure you do. You set a good pace. Set a good pace. You're not rushing to go anywhere. Most people that have 80 to 90% of all people who have quick gains lose it quick too. Take your time. Take your time, young man. And mama used to say, Kingston, consistency, you can do it. Calisthenics is great. Stretching is unbelievable. You have to do that before and after, man. Seriously. Yo, it's so easy. Well, it's not easy to some people. Maybe it is, but you're basically turning the no, no, no into yes, yes, yes. And you can do that. Just like you watch The Conjuring and all these shows. Remember this 80% of being an athlete, whatever you want to, anything physical that requires physical is usually 80% mental. Well, that's another thing I wanted to tap on, Barbie. I'm glad that you I have a whole segment of that. I mean, if you want me to touch and subscribe, if you want me to touch on a couple things, I'm watching Carlos he's getting people. Thank you, bro. I was gonna say touch and subscribe. No, what I'm saying is if you want Barbie, I have a whole episode that I want to do on, intimidation and fear in the gym. So if you want me to talk about some now, I'd rather wait for another day if that's okay, because that's a whole that's a whole show on itself. Intimidation is nasty, but remember this, Barbie, maybe 90 to 100% of people feel just as intimidated as you. They might not show it, but they do too. Believe that. So, oh man, I forgot even to think about this. I just remembered. Number 5, warm up, cool down. That is, look, I'm putting an asterisk next to that. That is so imperative. If you don't do that, you're wasting your time. Bless Chris. Barbie, I'll help you out, whatever you need. I have an episode on intimidation I want to do probably tomorrow. And then I have a whole episode on what you could do at home, how you can work out, what to do. This right now is just like an episode on some 10 quick tips that can help you really get yourself together. And like I said, number 5 is warm up and cool down, man. Because if you haven't touched the weight, you haven't worked out, even if you're a runner, whatever, anything you do in your life, you have to warm your muscles up to prevent injury. That's 80% of all injuries, maybe 75%. I don't know what the number is. People not warming up. Your muscle is a fiber, and it can tear. So once you get a little pump, put some blood flow through there, work it out, loosen it up a little bit, then you're better. And then when you're done and it's time to cool down, don't just, do 1,000 sets and then you stop. Wean yourself down, man, and take time. Maybe at the end of your workout, take a little bit more time in between set. Do less weight. I don't know. However you pyramid or structure your routine, that's up to you. But warm up, cool down. And this goes on what I was just saying about warm up, cool down. The number one thing not the number one, there's so many number ones. One of the main things people do not do is pay attention to the body. And I forget the guy's name. He's a trainer. He says, one of the most disturbing factors being a trainer is trying to get people to understand that they have to listen to their body. They have to pay attention to how their body feels. They have to prioritize rest and recover. And you can incorporate active recovery days into your routine with light movement and yoga, but your body must have its rest and it must have its refuel and recharge. And there's some other things in here that really just doesn't even make sense. And I don't even know, I probably wouldn't, and then, another thing that's, hold on one second, guys. See, if one of you guys were coming to me and I was training you guys, after I seen your medical, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's happening? I made it a little late, but
That's cool.
better late than never.
Hold on one second.
No doubt.
Let me get on, man.
Situated.
What is going on over here?
Oh.
Hold on one second, brother.
No doubt. Take your time, buddy. You guys had a good little show yesterday. I watched some of the replay on it.
Yeah, man, it was a good time.
Oh. Yeah, this is a good topic though today, man.
I don't know why this isn't.
Been trying to force myself into some type of little workouts. Well, I have been, but I haven't been staying consistent with it. Doing it a night or two a week isn't gonna do it.
Let me see if I can get this.
I've been doing a lot of walking, but I don't know how much that's going to do for me.
That's good, though.
Yeah, it's good for the mind, Definitely good for the mind.
Oh, these headphones. I think I'm going to have to get a new pair, brother.
What, do you always wear earphones while you do the show?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, like my son's still sleeping, so I'll put them in. But I don't need them. But,
True.
One of the other things, too, though, besides listening to your body and everything, another thing that's very, very imperative is your form. Your form is everything, man, because that can really, oh shit. Your form can determine a career-ending injury or it could determine you really, really getting in shape and looking really good because form, see, people used to cheat and they throw weights around, but you're really making it worse, man. You put a lot of atrophy in the joint and the muscle. Um, like, and that's why when you work out and you do your form and you're strict, it hurts more
Right.
because you're concentrating. That's why when they say concentration curls, you're concentrating on the muscle. And the whole time, remember, while you're doing this, your diet, if you eat like shit, you're gonna look like shit.
Right.
Like you see a lot of guys that are big and they're all like, yeah, I work out, man, I'm giant, but like they have, like flabby chest and they're puffy. Sometimes that's from the steroids, sometimes it's just eating a lot of salt, a lot of crazy stuff. But if you really want to look good, you got to diet, man, and know your genetics. So, like for all this routine, plain and simple, one that I would tell like diet is for men, a gram per body weight of protein a day. Stretch that out, not in one sitting, at least 7. That's another one, 7 times a day. Fiber, fruit. Like I would say, if you really want to get in shape, if you could do it, besides drinking a ton of water, you need water.
Yeah.
But it say if you like just eat lean protein and you just literally intake is vegetables, not even rice, vegetables and fruit, like good vegetables, like whatever vegetable you like, you eat, and whatever fruit you like, you eat. I mean, that's really the skin, uh, everything that's in a fruit or a vegetable has a remarkable, like if you ever notice, like sometimes you eat fruit, like it'll run right through you, not in a bad way, but it'll help your
Digestive. Yeah.
yeah. And what happens is when that happens, your body, like that's the way. All right, I hate to be nasty, but when you go to the bathroom and if you don't, if it's not together, that's a sign that you're not eating healthy, bro. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
that's just reality.
True.
But a lot of people get confused, man, like with the diet. Look, the diet is very simple. If you're gonna eat like shit, you're gonna look like shit. But if you keep eating like that, me included, you really set yourself up for long-term, uh problems, man.
Yeah.
And those long-term problems can be bad. Diabetes, man, a stroke,
Sure.
heart attack. So I think preventative measures, like look, on the weekend, if you want to eat something, eat what you want. But the workout thing, like as far as I try to do a little list. Uh well, everybody should know this. I mean, strength training. A lot of people, you ever see a lot of old heads, Kingston, and they run and they don't really do any weights, man. They're just like, content with that. As you get older, your body, like I said, after 30, you decrease every year 1 to 3% of growth hormone and testosterone. So uh that plays a big part. And your bones as you get older become brittle. You actually lose mass. So strength training is a hack that you could, like, say if you're just doing cardio and you're not doing weights, you're not really gonna stay strong. Weights, I'm not saying you gotta go heavy. Weights are very good for people like my age who are trying to, because you lose it so much. It's so hard to develop after a certain age. So weight training, strength training, man, is very good for. Matter of fact,
Yeah. What do they say? If you don't use it, you lose it, right? And then when you get to an older
well,
age,
look, here goes one of the trainers because I was reading. I did like a little study thing last night, and this guy, one of the trainers from, I think he's from Australia. He says, "Hey, mate," he says, when incorporating strength training can not only help strengthen bones, improve joint health, and reduce the risk of osteoporosis.
Porosis.
Porosis. It can also conquer rheumatoid arthritis pain. And there's another word that's a little
Yeah.
but what he's saying is the same thing too. It's very good, man. It's very good. Mike Ball, what's up, my brother?
What's up, Big Mike? See, that's
Oh,
kind of been.
Barbie does a Fitbit, bro.
Oh, that's cool. The little thing on your wrist, right? They used to hand these things out at McDonald's, and they were like the it's an odometer or something like that, and it keeps the track of your steps.
Yeah.
Same thing, but they used to give it out at McDonald's drive-through.
Well, and I got some good news too. I dropped my bike off yesterday to get the tire changed and get the back brake put on.
Oh, good shit.
My kid's gonna hook me up. He's only charging me $60, man. I don't care. And he's got the bike. So when I was over there, what else was he talking to me about? Well, because there's a funeral tomorrow. One of the kids died. Well, not kid. He unfortunately passed away, man. He was
Young
hit
dude.
on his motorcycle.
Damn.
So they want everybody, in the biker world, it's called kickstands up, and everybody will be there, and we'll hit the engines a little bit, make some noise.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's respect.
It's sad though, man. He's a young dude, man. He's like 32.
Ah.
But
From a bike incident, from a bike accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Ball, hope you're having a great day.
What's up, Big Mike?
Mike's like, I've been up codes too much. But yeah, when Mike comes up, it's like, I feel like it's like class in session. I'm like trying to put glasses on and take notes.
That's funny. I was actually watching some videos on his page this morning of him cutting his grass and just some like him rapping.
Oh, I love watching him do that thing, man.
Funny.
So Kingston.
So Code.
Now that I have you up here, I want to ask you a question.
What do you got?
What you're younger, so obviously you have a fast metabolism, right? Or you did. Maybe it says you're getting older, slowing a little bit. But
so I'm 35. Yeah, my metabolism.
Your metabolism.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, it kind of flip flopped on me. So now I gotta kind of pay attention a bit more to, I guess, what I'm.
All right. So let me ask you another question. What is your go-to as far as like right now? All right. Kingston's got a plan. He's getting back in shape. What is your go-to? Obviously, diet. We know that. We've talked about that. But what is your strong point? What is your weak point? Because that's another thing. That is trainer lingo. Like, if you came to me and I was training and, signed a waiver and all, and you're telling me you could do this, do that, I'm going to tell you, get down and show me some push-ups. I'm going to tell you, simple as this, show me some sit-ups. Mm-hmm. And you can really gauge. Because guys are the worst to train, man. No diddy. Especially like the old men are cool, but even the young dudes that you're trying to help out that want to learn, or they always think they know everything. They're always going to throw 5-6 plates on.
How could you teach someone something if they know everything already? So that's what you got to gauge.
Well,
yeah.
What is your go-to though? You got to be coachable. What would be your routine?
Like the physical part routine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it, but I've only been doing it like 2 days a week. I'm trying to do it 4 days a week, but like I said, I got really bad issues like being consistent.
Shanna.
But yeah, I'll stretch out for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I will basically I'll try to do like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 100 jumping jacks.
Now,
just free weight, just like myself. I'm just trying to do like a calisthenic.
No, that's cool. But how long do you do that? Like you do that every day, or?
No, I've only been doing it like twice a week, but my goal is to do it 4 days a week.
Well, another thing that I'll give one hack to people. If you say you can never do push-ups, you're lying. Because if you have steps in your house, I'm going to say it again. I said this before. A push-up hack. Is I can't do regular push-ups with my injuries no more.
Right.
The only way I could ever try to do them is if I'm on my knees, man. Like no diddy again.
Yeah.
And that's even hard, like, because of my shoulder and everything. But for a lot of people who are unfortunately, like maybe older, not in shape, or overweight or having some problems, you have steps in your house, right? They go like this, right? So what you do is, this is a hack. Everybody pay attention. Codes,
Stand at the bottom and lean up.
Training tips Tuesday. Yeah. So your things like this. So what you're gonna do is put your feet at the bottom, rest your whole body on an angle. Wherever your hands lay on that step, that's where they lay. And what you start doing is you do push-ups that way, off the steps. And as you get stronger, you move down a step, then down a step, then down a step. Same thing with sit-ups. Don't get on the ground right away. Sit in a chair, hold the sides.
Right.
Another hack that you guys can do, isometrics. You don't have to, if you want to train your stomach and get it ready for sit-ups, as I'm sitting here right now, concentrate your stomach and squeeze it. Hold it for, I don't know, whatever is your desired workout. I don't know. You might be working with a trainer, so I don't. See, that's another thing too. When you're a trainer,
you don't want to cross over.
No, I don't want to cross that. So this is just me giving some hacks. I'm not telling you what to do, how to do it. I'm saying,
or even like with what Barbie was saying, she's intimidated. She drives by a gym and she feels that everybody's already in go mode and she feels like she's behind. So these are things that you could do at home to get yourself in preparation to even walk into a gym.
And Barbie, the good thing about that is, I'm glad you brought that up, because you can actually get ready at your house within, like, in a month, you'll be ready. See, now the thing is too, is protein is a big thing, because people say, oh yeah, I'll eat steak, I eat meat, whatever, if that's what you want to do. But protein is essential because it really will help you get by, keep going. And once you start, like, because what happens is, as we get older, man, when your testosterone levels, growth hormone levels, you're not processing protein, you're not taking it that much. A lot of people you'll see, man, with gravity, your body just, chest, your belly, whatever, it'll just loosen up and start falling to the ground. Protein actually can stop that. And like I said, if you're 200 pounds, you need 200 grams of protein a day.
Wow.
And I don't suggest taking it in, 2 sittings.
Right.
Break it up, man. And I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I just snark.
That's smart. Yo, what I was gonna say was, you might find this interesting, but you know how, like you were saying, if you're having trouble even doing just like a normal push-up, sit in a chair, and like little hacks that you could get yourself ready to do a full push-up or do a full sit-up. I saw Joe Rogan. He didn't create it; someone else created it, but it's literally a mouthpiece that you put in, and you just do it, whatever. Like if you're sitting on your computer or whatever, you just put the mouthpiece in, and it's almost like a breathing technique thing, and it actually will start giving you, I don't know if it'll give you
it's called, listen, that routine, that exercise called isometrics. You could do, if you hold your arm like this and you start twisting and curling, if you squeeze your chest like this, you put your chest together, your traps, you will actually form. It's like you're working out. It's the same shit.
Yeah. That's like when I'm hanging around one of my buddies and they got me like rolling, dying, and laughing. It feels like I just did a bunch of sit-ups or something, because I got like an ab workout from laughing so hard,
Barbie, another diabetes hack for your husband. Tell him to do his sugar, check his sugar, and then give him warm water, 4 ounces of warm water. Not hot to touch, kind of, not real hot, because you got to drink it. Get a Bragg's apple cider vinegar, mix it with the warm water, do a shot. Wait about 10 minutes, tell him to do a sugar. I've seen it drop 30 points sometimes. Wow. I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody, reacts different, but not even just 30 points. To the average person, it'll drop your sugar, your glucose levels by 30%. So that's a hack too. See, this is what I did my whole life, man. This is why I want to do more of this. I like doing it, and I like talking about it, and I want to help people.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Look, she said Drazza said I like doing forklifts. Yeah. Damn straight. Protein definitely burns fat. Definitely. Hey, it's training day. Bonjour, Code Kingston.
Bonjour.
And the thing is, too, remember, I'm trying to tell you, it's not about pills. It's not about, it is about food. It's not about pills. It's
Yo,
not about,
I'm not echoing to everybody in the chat, am I?
no.
All
What it's
right.
about is, you got to get your mind right to do this, man. You got
Yeah.
to, even if, look, I've had 6 surgeries. They told me I could never do anything. If you believe that, you're going to
Then,
live like that.
yeah.
Listen, you don't have to do what you used to do. You don't have to go out there with this big, crazy plan to freaking try to lift 1,000 pounds.
Start
No, what
small.
you
Yeah.
do is little at a time. You start slow. You get your body ready. Within 2 months, if you do these couple things I'm telling you, stretching, a little bit of strengthening, within 2 months, man, your body's going to be, ready. You could probably work out 6 days a week. That's how
And
serious.
and
It's
people
that
probably,
quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
people probably don't realize either. It's not even about getting yourself physically ready to go start the gym or this or that. It probably, like you said, even anything that's 100% physical is going to still be 80% mental. So, by doing this, you're really just sharpening your mindset. That's what I'm trying to do with all these at-home workouts and these walks I've been doing. I'm trying to,
And I'll even say this to anybody out there who wants to argue, say, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, then I'll tell you something plain to do. And you tell me, okay, you can't lift weights, you can't do push-ups, you can't run, you can't walk, you can't do nothing. Okay, so if you have other injuries, but you can walk, get out and walk, the best exercise, low impact, right? And it's very good results. Walking is very good for your body,
yeah,
and matter of fact, too,
swimming too, swimming and walking.
it's more easier to, yeah. And another thing,
Well, not swim.
anybody, even if if you're constricted to a chair or a walker, God forbid, you can go to any of these local gyms and they all have chairs that drop you in the pool now. All you need is a vest. What do they call them things? Like a life jacket or a tube around you, and you walk back and forth.
Yeah, life vest.
Yeah, a life vest, and you walk back and forth. There's always an answer. People a
Right.
lot of times think that
They give up. I do it too, man. I'm probably one of the bigger people that do it. I just have
bro,
built-in excuses that I'm
you
trying to.
remember how I told you about my knee, man. My knee's never been this bad my whole life. I've had, bro, they've cut my shoulder, they cut my back, my neck, my knee. I've been cut 6 times to the point like I'm technically the bionic man. But
Man, that's so tough, dude.
listen, when it gets down to um even everything I went through, like the only deciding factor that helped me get back to where I wanted to be or to help me make any progress was me really doing what I felt was right and learning that I could never lift or do anything I could do before, but I could go in the gym and do lightweight and I could strengthen the area around. See,
Mhm.
that's when I was a personal trainer, that's what my stick was. Stick like, my routine was I was an injury recovery because a lot of people after surgery do not know how to train, man. They go blank, they go to therapy and they still like, even if they can't get motivated, or even if they are, some of them, they don't want to, they're scared because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to be out again. And that's a serious issue. So that's
Right.
what I used to do. I used to help people like right after surgery, man.
Oh,
Within
that's
like
awesome.
5 weeks, man, you're back in the gym like you never skipped a beat.
Dude, when I was going to the gym a lot, like a bunch of years back, I was living down in Palm Beach, and my buddy that I know from Connecticut, we were living
Yeah, Mike
together
was
down.
good.
And
Go ahead.
he's into the gym huge. He's in there 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. So when you have someone to do it with, and it also holds you accountable, I mean that's like
Good
that's like
job,
the
Jim Bear.
yeah, that was like the best I was ever able to do, was because I had like someone to lift with each and every day I wanted to go, and kind of like push me a little bit. Because when I'm
But
left to my
everything, Kingston, the biggest thing though is everything the really like the main thing that stops people from going to the gym You can blame it on your family. You can blame it on your kids. Like I said, you don't have to go to a gym. You can work out in your house. But what I think the gym brings, look, we're men, so we're competitive. When you go in the gym and you see even some young dudes all jacked up working out, I'm not saying slamming weights around, but
Yeah, it
you can
makes you
tell
push
dude
yourself a
that's
little bit. Yeah.
yeah, like to me, that's a little bit of motivation. And then even if you see, like, I don't look at girls in the gym, like, but if you do see a
I
girl in
do.
there, you know, that's a little motivation too. Like, you know, if you want a girl like that, or you think that's what you want, then you have to put some work in to get there. I mean, I think you judge a woman on her heart, man, and that's it. But that's not everybody. But everybody has to change some point in your life. Like I said, your diet, your routine, your job, your you know, whatever you did last year. Some people change. Some people get married, they start a whole new life.
Hmm.
But it's the people who can't embrace change and the people who really think that it turns into procrastination. We're all guilty of it, you know, because it's like, no, I'm cool the way things are. I want to get back. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and it's like, yeah, because
I
like she
know.
said, you roll up to the gym.
I get cold feet. Yeah.
You roll up to the gym. That's why I would never send anybody that was out of shape that I was training. I would never have you in a gym at the
Right
busiest
away.
time of the day.
Yeah.
I would have you in there when there's 3 people in the gym, mano y mano.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming.
And I would also, well, what I used to do, bro, I used to sneak up on my people, man, my clients. Like, I caught one of my clients with a 2-liter Pepsi in the back of his car, dumped it all out on him. That's crazy, though.
That shit's funny.
No, hey, Drazzo, I'll tell you why I don't do that. I'm actually, Drazzo, I'm very, very good with that because, like, you do your job and take it seriously. I held a training card for over 20 years. I had my license. So, fraternization in any shape or form, when you hold a title like that,
Right.
Drazzo, that's bad, brother. That's like you going to do cable or going to somebody's house and trying to mess with somebody's wife, man. Nah, it's a bad look, and
Yikes.
nobody will take you seriously. You'll never be respected. And I know a
Sure.
lot of guys who lost a lot of money and a lot of good clients over that.
I bet.
But I see what you're saying, Drazzo. Hey, Mike, that's why, you know, you go to the gym. Well, you don't have to. You go right in your house, but some people need that. Some people want that. Some people feel like going to the gym. But the reason why I want to do more of this is because it's so misleading out there, man. Not everybody that walks in a friggin' gym looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not everybody walks in the gym is overweight. Not everybody that walks in the gym is very skinny. There's a variations, man. There's all different types of people. And the thing is, people always confuse that and get intimidated because they see so many different variations. Skinny guy, heavy guy, built guy, tall guy, short guy. And then people start thinking, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had that.
Yeah, they start comparing. Yeah.
And it
You just
starts
got to be
messing
the
with your
best of
mind.
you. You got to
And
be
then
the
you
best
wind
of
up
you.
walking out from the gym. You're like, oh, I'll just come back tomorrow. You might see a dude in the gym or a girl, whatever, working out, and it's like, you know, I don't feel that I look good yet to be
Right.
standing next to. And it's almost like, how can I put it? Because I don't want to curse. It's almost like being bullied without being bullied. Like in your mind, even though the person didn't say anything, they're not doing anything, but it's like, it's really not the person's fault. You're making your, like, if somebody would say, oh, yeah, you're out of shape, you're this and that, you would say, all right, man, maybe you would leave. I don't know. But you have to get
Yeah,
over that, man.
and
You
you're
have to realize
portraying
that,
your
like I said,
insecurities.
yeah, but those people are insecure too. Most of the ones in the camera, with the camera in the mirror,
That's why they do that. Is because
yeah,
they're so.
because
Yeah, I
that's all
know.
they got. Yo, they're the same people that when they do a video and they're working out, they check their phone 30 times to see how
Yeah.
many people liked it. And if
Yeah.
somebody didn't like it, the mood's out of the way.
See, that's crazy, man. I'm glad I'm not like that, you know?
Yeah, and you know that shit. Shadow boxing underwater. And I wouldn't even try with my shoulder. Yeah, he's strong in it though. Boiled eggs in a bag in the fridge. Yeah. S.C. Johnson, that's awesome.
Yeah, he ain't wrong.
Good Drazzo, I give you a lot of respect for that. Lance, my brother, Dad's doing pretty good, man. I gave him banana. I ate one. I'm having some tea.
See, that's
Lance,
what I'm
we're
saying.
doing tips. Probably every Tuesday, I'm going to start doing these tips.
I got my banana and I got my
Hard
my
boiled
breakfast ready. Yeah.
breakfast of champions. Allegedly, we're all good. Yeah, you know. Hey, look, hold on, Lance, don't go anywhere. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Where I come from, man, we do that Pimbalicious.
I'm doing
no,
weird stuff over here.
Kingston, I mean, I know that I know too much sugar. Kingston,
What's
I know that
that
I'm
look
not
like? No, that's good.
one thing I do know is this fitness stuff. So I can go toe to toe with a lot of guys on here, man.
Fitness?
But here's
Fitness,
another thing, people. I'll save the best for
fitness
last.
banana in my mouth?
No, but here's the thing that I want to let everybody know too. And don't get discouraged. Kingston, you know as well as I do. When you see guys 50, 60, 70 years old in the gym.
Yeah, all yoked up. And I'm like, no.
I mean, there's a lot of people who use extracurriculars, man. And to be honest, people who do juice, there's a lot of that out there. So you never know what somebody's doing. So that's why, even though we
why compare yourself to me when I'm all juiced up and
well,
stuff?
I think we do that. I think we do that by default. We look at other people and right away we're like, oh man, this, that, the other thing. But you know, man, you know, it's just crazy. I want to see people, man, believe in yourself, man. Don't look at my Tipology Tuesday. That's a good one. Sugar-free Jello, yeah. But here's the thing, though, S.C. Johnson, and I'll tell you. All right, I'll break. You know what?
Go back to Lance's comment. What did he actually say?
Swap that banana for something better. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I got strawberry yogurt too, but.
Well, here's another thing that I'm going to be doing on this channel that I wasn't going to talk about, but I'll say it right now. Well, no, because I do have a problem with our U.S. government. And Mike, you know what, Mike Ball, I'm going to pass the torch to you. You do this episode. If you want, I'll stop by. I mean, I don't need to come on your channel because I can't do you any benefit. You do me a benefit, brother. Our government, there's foods that we allow in this country that are banned in like 40, 50 something countries.
I see
like
that.
Some of the shelf life stuff, preservatives, stuff that's like what they're using, this farming stuff, this new technique, and these the salmon, the modified, genetically modified salmon that they're mixing in with real salmon, and then they're eating the real salmon.
Dude,
like
check this out. Have you seen other shorts or videos from people like in the grocery supermarket or when they get home and they're eating something they got from there and it's like,
thanks, Mike.
It's either fake or it's not like what they're supposed to be buying. Like there's a lot of stuff. Dude, I even ate a piece of cold cut the other day, peppered ham. And like the last little corner of the slice I was eating, it was like plastic, like kind of like I don't know. I even put it in a Ziploc bag and saved it, but I couldn't even chew on it or eat it. It was like something was in it. So who knows if our foods are getting messed with or if they're even real.
The thing that I think is crazy is that, all right, everybody once in a while wants, say, a fast food, a chip, or like, here's my problem. And I want to do more. Like, I really want to, I would like to one day get very serious, get dressed up, and I would like to go, I don't know, to Harrisburg, PA, or I would like to discuss some of these issues, man, and the stuff that's in this food. And I'm not saying pass legislation. That's a long process, but I really would like to start. I mean, these kids in schools, what happened to the good lunch? I mean, these kids are fried chicken nuggets, it's all gristle. They have French fries and grease and like hamburgers and like the vegetables because it's just like these kids that look up to the street guy, the gangster, the gangs. Like when you see people following a leader joining gangs, that's exactly what it is. When you're growing up and people want to eat bullshit and junk food, like in your house, if you come from like Italian background or Irish, your mother, your father, whoever, they cooked. You knew what home cooking was like. When you stepped outside of that, you know, like I said, doing the gang thing, the street thing, or even eating like shit, that's a part of not your culture, maybe your culture, but it's not a part of what your family would be doing or eating, man. And it's sad that these kids are growing up and it's making kids depressed. Some might even say, I'm just saying, I don't know for sure.
I know you never
Maybe
really
this
heard.
leads to some autism. I don't know. I mean, there's so much chemicals and byproducts, and man, it's a whole nother topic. But Mike Ball, I think you'd be great at doing that topic.
And you know what? It's pretty much like, they
Yeah,
said there's so much mental health things going on these days. You never even heard about it probably, back when you were growing up, like, anxiety, depression, all of these things. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of the stuff that people are getting comes from the food that we're eating and we're putting in our bodies and stuff, or even like what you said, the uptick in autism, or, all these other things. It's probably from the stuff we're putting in our system.
well, when you have even soda, right? Just take soda, for instance. You know, soda has caffeine, it has carbonation, and it has sugar. Sugar is increases inflammation. Sugar bad for your teeth, you know, your skin, a lot of things. Then the caffeine, which affects your heart, but then you have the carbonation, which nobody talks about. The carbonation actually can slowly deteriorate your immune system. Look it up.
Yo, if you pour
PA
soda,
school system sucks. When whispers, you're right.
bro, if you pour a can of soda on top of a battery that has like rust or whatever the battery is, it'll like straight up disintegrate the bad stuff off the battery. So what do you think that's doing when it's going down into your system?
Yeah.
Probably doing the same thing.
Remember this though, right? This is why like addicts and people who are on pills, or this is why they differentiate the with, you know, like say if you go, you know, you take a pill, it has to break down in your digestive tract, then break down again to get to your bloodstream. Whereas, you know, I guess the sublingual or people that used to get high a different way would do that. And that all leads to another thing, not just the drugs, because I wish everybody would get clean. But another thing is instant gratification. This is the last thing that I want to talk, the last tip. Stop worrying about if you don't look good tomorrow. Stop worrying about if it's taking you weeks. Stay consistent. I promise you, if you don't give up, in a couple weeks, couple months, you'll be having a different conversation, seeing results. Don't weigh yourself every day. That should be number one. Don't get on the scale until you're ready. Don't do it every day. It's a mind game. Like I said, 80% of this is mental. Let me see. There's a
You know what? Say someone like myself who says they have a
There
trouble.
you go. Partners in crime. Hope you're doing good, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. God bless, man.
Someone
And
who
Whispers, this is what I want to do. I would like to get involved in this. This is a topic that I could really, without, I think everybody, Republican, Democrat, I think
everybody eats food. Yeah.
Everybody would be in on this. Yeah, I might say I look good every day. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but I got that same problem.
You know, the number, look, if you had to say, Code, what is the one thing out of everything, diet, training, what is the one thing or piece of advice you would give me? I would say that you have to learn your body. No matter what it is, man, whether you're working out, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're working a job, whether you're single, whether you're just building a house, whether you're building a car. You have to learn your mind, your body. You have to, too many people put time in and worry about what everybody else is friggin' doing.
Right.
They never take time to put into themselves, invest in yourself. That's what a good, healthy diet is. You invest in yourself. You have kids, grandkids. You want to live a long time. Yeah. Most of us want to say, I have to, smoke a cigarette, drink a beer, do whatever. God bless. If you want to do that, live that way. I'm not one of them guys. I'm just saying, when you want to do, I know some tips to help to get healthy. That's what I want to try to do, push that narrative, because I think it's imperative, especially a lot of kids are obese, and it's good for parents to do things, to have these conversations and dialogue. So, you could give an idea, I could give an idea, and compare notes. And then, like I said, build a routine for somebody, a diet, whatever.
And that's why no matter whether it's this or whatever topic, sitting down with you and doing a live stream and then having 10 or 20 so people in here and they're chiming in and they're putting in their 2 cents, it's a great discussion. It's good stuff, bouncing ideas off of other people. It's all good stuff.
Oh, she's on. Cindy. Hey. Yeah, I love my neighbor, man. He's cool. But anyway, I got my bike over to the mechanic, so hopefully
nice.
I'll be getting that back today.
Yo, you ever go check out that car like from a few weeks ago, that Lexus?
I don't know. I called them up. I was in South Philly, and they never did nothing, bro. They left me hanging.
No doubt. I was just wondering. I randomly thought of that.
Another hack too, rabbits. Caffeine is very good as an appetite suppressant, but here's the hack. When you drink caffeine, I don't care what it is. People could tell me no. You have to at least 8 ounces of water. Well, no matter what caffeine drink, you at least need this much of water right after. And if you don't, you're messing yourself up. Caffeine can do a lot of damage, man. It could actually, your heart, the water kind of levels it out. But teach his own, whatever. Or smoke a joint.
Yeah, right. So for someone in my case who maybe struggles mentally trying to stay consistent with routines or this or that, what are ways I could trick myself or not overthink myself, Like, what are ways to get out of your own head and just do what you're supposed, what you need to do instead of like playing that mental tennis game, I'm sure other people do it, not just me.
I would say, my bad. I was just listening to him. You gotta set goals for yourself. Like,
well, I have those.
Hear me out. Like, you're sitting down. One way to get out of your head, bro, I would tell you it sounds so cliche, but a diary, even if you throw it out every day, man, writing is great therapy, man, to get out of your mind. Sure. I don't know if reading a book helps you, but like the best hack to get out of your mind is this, bro. Remember, the majority of the people out there is just as nervous as you. They're just as, worried about what's going on, how people perceive them, or maybe a little nervous of a situation. So it does take time, though. Nobody can just do that. But look how far you come, bro. Already.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So I think you're doing great. That's why I always want you to come up, man.
Well, no, I mean, on a lot of other levels, I feel I'm kind of up to par on where I should have been a while ago.
Just remember, man, like you're talking about, losing your father, God rest his soul, losing my mother, man. Like we're, it never, ever gets old. Like it hurts every day, just as fresh, man. So
yeah, it almost gets harder as the time goes on because it's more realistic, I guess, that they're not coming back.
But then we become greedy in the sense that we want them, but that's not God's plan, So
actually, that's my dad's card with my son on it from the obituary thing.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. I was gonna say Kingston does. Now let me ask you something. Look, to get out of his head, extremely get creative, focus. Mike, as a matter of fact, I didn't know if I was supposed to text you or you text me yesterday because I know you're busy, man. I'm dying to learn it just a little bit. I just need a little bit, man, because I'm really look, just think of it this way. If I learn this stuff, right, I could add an awesome thumbnail for today. And then I could like do a little video. Like I want to put an intro in the beginning of this. You know, I have so much stuff I want to do.
I know. Yeah, like you said, write all those things down that you want to implement into your channel, and then try to each day try to boom learn a thumbnail this day, and then learn the second thing the next week or whatever. I do the same thing though, bro. Oh
Yeah, you know
wow.
what? And check, thank you for coming by. See, I love this, man. People coming by, I don't see, showing respect. Hey, in check might be like this. You know what?
And
I don't
check.
like Code, but I'm gonna say what's up because Code I know is not bothering anybody. Thank you, in check. I hope you're having a blessed day. We're
No.
here for the people, man. I'm the people's champ.
See, I need help. That's another thing.
Yoga might help you, bro.
But I've tried to do those by myself, and I just really can't. I need to have like what she said, a guide or guided meditation.
Hold on, Mike. You said you want to do this after this show? Or your show is going to be long, right? Is that what you're telling me? This one's going to be because I'm getting ready to get off here. I just got to make my dad an egg real quick.
Good stuff. Yeah, I got to get my day going momentarily.
Oh, yeah, after your show. Mike, let's see. Hold on. Because Mike Balls, he's a rabbit out of the I almost texted him last night, man, but I don't like to bother people, man. I feel bad. He's such a good dude, bro. Like, I'm like, you're not used to look at all the weirdos I met on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
It's good to see. It's refreshing to see Mike.
Yeah, that there are some like decent, like-minded people. Not everybody's
and he's got experience, man. So that's the awesome thing, Oh yeah, this is great. He's doing a Elon Musk interview. How about they got hacked too last night, Mike?
Who's that?
Elon Musk. His Twitter X got hacked too.
Oh wow!
Right before they did it. Mike's channel is Insane Wheels. Hold on, I got it. I'll put it in the chat. My dad's stuck. He thinks he's going to get what's the name, man. He thinks Kingston. He thinks he's going to win the lottery.
Who, your pops?
Yeah.
It's not a bad intuition. Maybe he will. Go buy him some.
Yo, he lost his rabbit ass mind, bro.
Go buy him some tickets, bro. Tell him to write some numbers down. Go get him a fortune cookie. Play them numbers on the.
Look, Barbie, thank you, Barbie, because I wasn't fast enough. At Insane Wheels. Mike's a great dude, man.
Yeah, Mike, I seen that little video, I think, with your buddy or your co-host or that dude. Geez, I forget what the heck his name was. Black Dragon, maybe?
Black Dragon. Shout out to Black Dragon, too, man. There's a guy that why I like Black Dragon.
Rapping.
You know why I like Black Dragon? Because he's a humble dude, man. He does know his shit. He wrote all them books, the Prospects Bible, the President's Book, Bible, whatever.
Who, the guy I just mentioned?
Black Dragon's awesome.
All right.
Yeah, he's really and I feel like he got done dirty. That's my opinion, but hey, it's not my business. See, that's the difference, right? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, but here's the difference.
And some are hairier than others.
Just because it's your opinion, I'm going to get shirts made. Just because your opinion doesn't mean it's your business, bitch. Back up.
Yeah.
No, my dad wants to hit it. He wants to hit that so bad, man.
What?
He thinks he's going to hit the lottery, my dad.
Well, you tell him to write some numbers down, bro. Imagine if, like, he pulled it off. I'll tell you what, if I won the lottery, I definitely would not register my name with it, Like I think you could choose to be unlisted, right?
I got a funeral tomorrow from 3 to 6, man. Young dude, Bill, man. He was hit on his motorcycle. God rest his soul, man. He didn't make it. He's my boy's brother, man. So
see, that's the tough thing. You could be a great driver or a great operator of a bike or this or that. Look what happened to Big Mike, dude. He got hit by a drunk driver, man. So
Look, Aaron Doherty, whatever how you say it.
meditation, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, because I want to get rocking and rolling. I got to go get my dad some grub. He thinks that he's mad at me because I gave him that banana. And then I got to go, Mike Ball. I have to go do my breakfast of champions. And to each his own, Mike Ball, I like a joint too. I understand. And for the joint, I recommend Bamboo Papers, Mike Ball. I don't know if you ever had
Thanks, Gin and
them.
Beer. I'm going to check that out.
And tobacco-free camo paper.
Oh, that's what's it. Giggity, good day.
Oh, Mike, you know what? I'll be able to hang with you, bro. Wheel to wheel, 90 miles an hour. When you ride the clubs, I give them guys a lot of credit just for that. Dude, you think of all them dudes in the pack, 90 miles an hour, wheel to wheel.
Crazy.
That's how they do it over here in Philly. You can ask not to have your name mentioned. Check still goes in your name.
Okay.
Wow. But anyway, I got to get rocking. Kingston, don't leave right this. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody, man, thank you so much. We are the early bird gets the worm. I hope that these tips were beneficial. I hope you guys maybe picked up something, learned a little something.
Helped me out, so.
Not that I know more than you, or not that I feel like I could teach you anything, but when it comes to that, I've been around a long time, and I actually, like I said, I could barely even walk, man. So, a lot of knowledge, experience. Remember, I've been in the gym since I was, 8 years old. I'm 51, so stay blessed, not stressed, man. Let God handle the rest. And oh yeah, Mike, I sent it to you. Kingston, don't go nowhere.
Definitely. No, I'm hanging. Just want to tell everybody that was a great conversation. Have a beautiful day, beautiful people.
And you know what? Mike Ball has me doing this shit now, and I really want to say that too. I really want to say that to thank all you guys for coming here, man. I always tell you how much, but it really does mean a lot. Like I've never lost subs. I'm growing gradually. But my videos, man, I killed it on shorts. My one short from Saturday got over 2,000 views.
Sick.
So thank you all, man. It means a lot. Everybody have a great night, great day. I'll be back here tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tomorrow I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll hop on in the morning.
Yeah, because then I have what's the name? Tomorrow, though, I'd like to talk about intimidation because we can really take that a whole other way, man.
Whenever I hear that word, I think of the movie Little Giants, where the kid's like intimidation. He's got like snot rocket coming out of his nose.
Yo, do you watch the real quick though? Do you watch any of the horror shows?
Not really, no.
Man, they're crazy.
No, I don't.
Lisa Wigger, hope you're great. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Adios.